Kang Min-Jae was in the middle of a negotiation that would move 40 billion won when his phone vibrated. He didn't look at it. The man across the table, Director Wu of Seohan Capital, had been talking for 11 minutes without pause, a record even by his standards. Min-Jae let him talk. He always let people talk. They revealed everything when they thought you were listening. His phone vibrated again. He glanced down. One look. That was all it took. The room went quiet before he even stood up. Not because he said anything. He didn't. He simply placed both hands flat on the table, pushed his chair back, and rose. The two men flanking him, June and Ryan, his head of security, exchanged a glance so fast it was almost invisible. Director Wu blinked. "Mr. Kang, we haven't. We'll reschedule." Min-Jae buttoned his jacket. "June." That was it. One name. June was already on his feet, already reaching for his earpiece. They were in the elevator before anyone in that boardroom thought to object. "Who is she?" Ryan asked. He had seen the name on the screen for half a second. Enough. Min-Jae said nothing. "Boss." Ryan's voice dropped. "You just walked out of a 40 billion negotiation. Director Wu is going to. Let him be upset." The elevator doors opened to the underground garage. "Get the car." Ryan had worked for Min-Jae for 9 years. He had seen him dismantle companies without raising his voice. He had seen him sit across from men who wanted him dead and eat his dinner slowly, deliberately, like he had nowhere else to be. He had never, not once, seen him move like this, like something mattered. In the car, Min-Jae called her back. His jaw was tight. His hands, usually still, always still, pressed once against his knee before he stopped them. She picked up on the third ring. He heard it immediately, the smallness of her voice, the way she was trying to hold herself together by sounding calm. He knew that sound. He had heard it once before, 7 years ago, on a night neither of them had ever spoken about since. She gave him her address. He memorized it in one pass. "Stay inside," he said. "Don't open the door for anyone. I'll be there in 12 minutes. You don't have to. 11 minutes now. Stay on the line." She went quiet. He didn't feel the silence. He just let her hear him breathing, steady, so she could borrow it. What Hana didn't know, what she couldn't have known, was that the number she had saved as * do not call * had never once been given to anyone else. Min-Jae had kept it clean, inactive, untouched. A private line for a private purpose. He had told himself it was practical, a direct channel, just in case. He had never admitted, not even to himself, what the * in case * actually meant. 7 years ago, he had been a different kind of dangerous, not powerful, not untouchable, just a man standing on the edge of something he couldn't climb back from. He had been alone in a way that rich men never admitted to being, and she had appeared without knowing what she was walking into. She hadn't saved his life dramatically. She hadn't pulled him from a ledge or talked him down from anything cinematic. She had simply sat across from him in an empty pojamaka at 3 a.m., ordered 2 cups of ramen, pushed one toward him, and said, "You look like someone who hasn't eaten in a while." She hadn't known who he was. She hadn't wanted anything from him. She had just been kind, the unremarkable, uncalculated kind of kindness that people only give when they are not afraid of you. He had thought about that night more times than he could count. The car turned hard onto her street. "I'm outside," he said. She didn't answer immediately. Then, "There's a man in the hallway." Every muscle in his body went rigid. "What man?" "I don't know him. He's been standing there for 20 minutes. I didn't want to say anything, but..." Min-Jae was already out of the car.
But who is the man waiting outside Hana's door? And why did Min-Jae react as if he already knew exactly what was coming? The answers are closer than you think. But the truth about what happened 7 years ago may be even more dangerous than the threat standing in that hallway. Will Min-Jae reach Hana in time? Who is the mysterious man, and what does he want? Find out in the next episode. If you enjoyed this story and want to know what happens next, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter. Because this story is only just beginning, and some secrets are never meant to stay buried. See you in the next episode.